Your recent tweet about institutes allowing students to continue studies even without, don't you think this is how modern education is? I'm not too sure about how it works in universities, but unfortunately I know how it works in madrasas. In madrasas, there's a sad situation where a lot of madrasas are simply graduating people like they're churning them out like a conveyor belt. And there are loads of people in Dawra Hadith that cannot read Arabic books. Yeah, they cannot read Arabic books. And that's basically like a sad situation that is. A lot of people don't know that. They think everyone that goes to a madrasa is all equal. Everyone that qualifies is equal, equally the same. But obviously in a university it's different. In university you don't need to learn a language. University is just about, being able to provide the assignments and doing the examinations and the practicals. That's all they're looking for, right, to qualify you. But in madrasa system it's much more rigorous, and it's really sad. I mean, this is something which I personally think there needs to be a really big sort of like push to get madrasas. If a madrasa, like I know some madrasas will say, we're in a situation where we just want to do tarbiyah of them, we just want them to become good Muslims, but don't call it alim course then. Call it something else. Call it an Arabic course, call it a Quran course, call it a basics of Islam course, a hadith course, where you just teach them the basics of Islam, about the basics of Quran, tarjama, basics of hadith. That's what you should do. That is what they should do. And I think by calling it alim course, sadly, I think many places are using that as a marketing tactic to bring people in. We've got an alim course, we've got an alim course. But if you've got an alim course, show us your policy in alim course. Show us how many people fail in your alim course, and you make them repeat the year, or you kick them out. That would honestly be something which to me would be the way forward. That's the first step you have to do. You have to bite the bullet and say, right, this is how we're going to go forward. I have actually seen, like, the number of times I see a person that comes to me and says, I've done the whole alim course and I want to start it again. I'm thinking, you've done the whole alim course, you qualified, you got a certificate at home, and you want to repeat the whole alim course again. Doesn't make sense. So in the world, this individual is known as a Maulana because they've qualified from a particular madrasa. And sadly, the thing is that they're not a Maulana. They can't read Arabic books. If you give them a topic, they can't research it. They don't have the skill to be able to understand how to gauge information, how to critique something, knowing where to reference a hadith, how to know if a hadith is authentic or not, how to find a fiqh masala, how to find an explanation of a particular ayah in the Quran. Yeah, I think that's that. And I think the biggest reason for that is because of Arabic grammar. Arabic isn't taught rigorously in many places. So the students don't understand the Arabic. Once they don't understand the Arabic, they can't read the Arabic books on their own. They have to rely on whatever the teacher tells them. And so many years go by that eventually the whole system has been designed so you can pass a course without knowing Arabic. It's shocking here too, even in big madaris. Many people give the exams having prepared entirely off Urdu sharas and translation. Yeah, it's a sad reality. And that's basically because, like, in education in the West, what the education do is they continuously recheck and revise syllabus, right, and curriculums. And madrasas, they hardly do that. I've hardly seen madrasas that actually have changed since like 10 years ago. The same way they've been teaching, the same syllabus, the same exam papers, same way, everything same way, which is not really a healthy way for education. Maybe a good idea is incentivizing, encouraging people to read books in Arabic, like forcing people to read Kitab. I mean, that's a good option. Yeah, that's a good suggestion.